Full disclaimer here, I've been married for 2 years and I'm completely content with the love of my life, Michelle. While I'm not rubbing salt in the wound, I also wouldn't go as far as to say that I envy you single people out there. Like, at all. Not that this would change anything for me, but this just is not the time to wish you were on your own. And it's not because another Valentine's Day approaches. To be honest, my wife and I do not even celebrate it on that very day. Because who wants to wait an hour and a half for overpriced food prepared by a kitchen that quite frankly is just counting down the minutes until the rush is over and they can go outside and grab a cig?
I worked in the restaurant industry. I know these things.
No, it's not that at all. Rather, it's because it is 2019 and dating sucks.
Let me explain.
Guys used to have to write handwritten letters to girls and fold them in a unique and awesome way. While the majority of those letters were generic with your typical message of "What's up, NMH, just chilling and thinking about you," that wasn't the point. The point was effort. There was effort in that. Girls, you can know that a guy really liked you just by the effort put in alone. Did he put thought into what he wrote? Did he fold the letter with care? Did he take the time to address it to you on the outside? I mean, you remember that feeling, don't you? Of reading to whatever your name is, love whatever his name was? There was something to that. I'd even go as far as to say that there were butterflies in your stomach if it was someone you actually liked and weren't just passing the time with.
And if you were a guy and you were like me, you felt the same way writing the note.
But what do we have now? Texts. We have texts. Texts and DMs. Texts and DMs and weird Facebook messages from guys who want to show you their private part. Did you ask for a photo of their private part? Nope. No, you didn't. Guys now don't buy flowers, and I'm not even talking roses, which are in reality way too pricey. Daisies. They don't even buy daisies. They're like $4 at Ingles. If they get you something, it's only on a special day like Valentine's Day, and it's something thoughtless and off the cuff. Whatever happened to poems? I used to write poems. Whatever happened to calling the girl and having your voice crack mid-sentence while you were trying to simply say, "Would you like to go to the movies with me?" Whatever happened to her dad answering the phone and you having to ask to speak with her to begin with? Whatever happened to locking eyes at the skating rink? To waiting until 3/4 of the movie in until you finally decided to make that leap and grab her hand? If a girl didn't like you in middle school, you knew it. You know how you knew it? She didn't respond to your letter. And that was fine. You moved on. Now it's like guys aren't getting the memo when a girl ignores their message on Facebook. Newsflash, it doesn't mean to try harder. Although I will say, in defense of the fellas here, girls say that every guy that hits them up on the book is creepy. That's just not true. Bet you wouldn't say that if it was Channing Tatum trying to roll through, but I digress. Nowadays there's Tinder, Plenty of Fish, and OkCupid. There's Farmers Only and Black People Meet. My guess is they won't merge anytime soon. There's also Grindr. I won't go into that. It just exists. That's all you need to know. And if none of that tickled your fancy, there are clubs where a guy will come behind you on the dance floor without any sort of invitation to do so and rub up against you. Classy, I know. Or saloons where girls look for Luke Bryan but instead find Puke Bryan. The point is, dating has become some pathetic, disgusting, unappetizing digital mess that reeks of lowered self-esteems and settling for nothingness. And the worst part about it all is just how simple it is to actually get out of this rut. Yet you're not doing it. We'd rather wake up with a hangover and continuously unhappy than attend a church and find ourselves in so many ways. I'll be the first to tell you, I know this to be absolutely true. You see, the moment God brought Michelle in my direction was only after I said to myself, I give up. And can I tell you something?
It's okay to give up in 2019. Nobody's going to blame you. Dating sucks in 2019.
Stop spending literal minutes of your day swiping right and left for guys on Tinder. Use that time to better yourself. Read the Bible, take a yoga class, pray to God, go out for a jog, set some goals, look and feel your best. Tell yourself you're worth more than an occasional "what you up to" at 2 a.m. In fact, stop being okay with okay. It's just okay. Nothing is special about okay. Go back to that time in your mind where boys wrote you letters. You felt something when I said that. I know you did. You know how I know? It's called nostalgia, and it hits even harder when it is positive nostalgia. Boys used to try. They used to take the time to say, "Hey, I like you." They're not doing it now, though, for 2 reasons. 1, because they've taken advantage of the ease of hitting up multiple girls with the same line. It's copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste, rinse and repeat. And 2, because you've allowed it. Today, just before the quote-unquote day of love, stop allowing it. Set a standard of regression that is actually progression. Set the tone. Take yourself back and love like it's 1995.
Demand a freaking letter.